Right, hi guys, Lumpy Ice Cream again. Hopefully for the last part. We got 4 more episodes to go. Yeah, damn straight. So yeah, Caves of Androzani. Yeah, okay, bunnies. Good for you. Caves of Androzani, you've seen this one, right? Or you haven't seen all the way through, have you? Fifth Doctor's last one. It's a good story, once again, but I think it is massively overhyped. I don't know. Don't sing that, I'll get sued. But yeah. Number 3. Genesis of the Daleks. Look what's above it. Number 2. Surprise, surprise. Blink does not beat fucking Genesis of the Daleks, nor does it beat Pyramids of Mars.
What's number 1?
What haven't we covered? Think of what's one of the most overhyped stories of all fucking time. Apart from Blink.
I don't know.
The Day of the fucking
Are you serious?
Doctor.
Are you...
The day...
These guys are... I'm gonna kill them.
The Day of the fucking Doctor.
These are New Cubians.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yep.
Cubians.
Fuck off! The Five Doctors is better than Day of the... I don't ever have too much fan wank than not enough. Day of the Doctor was how you don't do a story. The fact that they get... The thing they did...
It's new series fan wank.
Yeah. The thing they did... The things they did to surprise the audience don't even work. The Peter Capaldi...
What the fuck happened here?
Shush. The Peter Capaldi cameo shouldn't work.
What are you gonna do?
Shut up. The Peter Capaldi cameo shouldn't work. Because we can presume time was changed when the Time Lords gave the extra regenerations. So, he shouldn't be there. And the Curator. It was good to see Tom Baker back. But fuck. Like, the chemistry between the Doctors was good. John Hurt was good, even though he shouldn't have been in there. If they couldn't get Christopher Eccleston, they should have got Paul McGann. I don't care what bullshit Stephen Moffat comes up with. But fucking hell. Day of the Doctor and Blink. Number 1 and number 2.
Why is Day of the Doctor 1? I was surprised.
It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. I am very disappointed with this list. Very disappointed.
Are you serious?
Although in the last poll that I saw, Caves of Androzani was number 1. It's dropped 3 spots. Blink's still in the same place, which I still don't agree with, and Genesis is still in the same place, which I don't agree with. Should I say Genesis is number 1? Probably not. Like, it's a really good story, probably one of my favourites, but probably not worthy of being number 1, really. Although more worthy than Day of the Doctor.
And Blink.
Really, no story you can say should be number 1. In a way. Like, again, this is all my opinion. Some of you may share it, and here's... Like, we've disagreed in this video on certain things. But... And if you enjoyed Day of the Doctor, that's fine.
We did on that first, and we realised how shit it was.
Yeah. But... Is it unwatchable? I wouldn't go as far as to say Day of the Doctor's unwatchable. But... It's not an enjoyable watch.
No, not at all.
They butcher the Zygons. David Tennant is uber irritating in this. I don't know why. He irritates me more than usual in this story. Probably because he sold out his own father-in-law. But whatever. That's not a personal attack on David Tennant, you know. I'm just saying he probably shouldn't have done it if his father-in-law wasn't going to be involved, you know. Honour the people that came before you. And yeah, Tom Baker was in there. Was he the Doctor? No. And what's even worse is they got Colin Baker to come in and do the commentary for the behind the scenes thing. And, you know, the classic Doctors are forced to go and make their own little spoof about getting into the 50th. It's disrespectful as fuck. You know, half these people probably aren't going to be alive come the 60th anniversary. I don't want to say it, but Tom Baker's probably not. I don't know how much Tom Baker is going to be around for.
People say he's most
people
famous.
Love Tom
he's
Baker.
Pretty much the most famous.
He is.
Everyone thinks Doctor Who, they think, oh, Scarf.
Yep, the scarf, the jelly babies, the curly hair. That's Doctor Who for people. That is Doctor Who. And the fact that they put him in there in a cameo and he's not even the character that he is. He didn't play the Doctor, he is the Doctor. Other Doctors will come and go and they can be as good as they want to be. People can, you know, have fucking fangasms over David Tennant as much as they want. But Tom Baker will always be the Doctor. No matter what. Even if someone comes along who's better than him. And
highly unlikely.
Highly unlikely. Because he was devoted to that show.
Capaldi might be.
Capaldi might be better. I'm holding out hope for Capaldi. I really am. But yeah, this is a very disappointing list. The first 2 episodes I completely disagree with. A few in there were very misplaced. Whether they should have been higher, whether they should have been lower. No one would fully agree what the first episode would be, though. Everyone's got an opinion. And it sort of makes sense that the 50th anniversary would win the poll. But the fact of the matter is, it's not... What? No, I said 50th.
Oh.
But the fact of the matter is, it's not the 50th. It's not an anniversary special. They didn't put in enough effort. I'm not asking for the 5 Doctors' effort. I'm not asking
enough effort for a modern.
I'm not asking for every Doctor to be in there. Actually, yes, I am. The fact that, believe it or not, it does cost money for them to use the footage they used for the Saving Gallifrey scene. That cost money. And the ultimate slap to the face of the classic Doctors is the very last scene, where they've got actors or people just standing there, and the old Doctors' faces poorly CG'd onto them.
Yeah.
That was the fucking ultimate slap to the face. It was really bad. Like, fucking hell. And the fact that it seems Stephen Moffat went out of his way to not include the classic Doctors. Again, Christopher Eccleston didn't want to come back. So Stephen Moffat said, well, you know what? The 8th Doctor wouldn't be right for this role because he's too much of a nice guy. You saw him for one 90-minute special, and he had just regenerated in that.
Yeah.
He is amazing on Big Finish. I love Night of the Doctor, which proves that Moffat can only really be entertaining for about 7 minutes or so. But Paul McGann deserved better after 17 years. Come on, let's face it here. 17 years since playing the Doctor. On Big Finish, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Light at the End, which is the Big Finish 50th anniversary special, whooped the shit out of Day of the Doctor. Hell, it whips the shit out of the 5 Doctors. It's on par, if not better than the 3 Doctors. If you haven't listened to Light at the End yet, you really have to. It is a brilliant story. I'm really growing on Big Finish. It is becoming I'm really enjoying Big Finish audios. Maybe I might do some reviews on some in the future. But yeah, Light at the End was just fucking amazing. And I don't understand how Stephen Moffat can get it so wrong. I honestly hoped he was lying about the classic Doctors not being in there. I hope that was a lie, and it wasn't. He just fucked this up. Why he still has a job with the BBC, I don't even know. So yeah, guys, that was our reaction to the list. I hope you enjoyed it. We certainly had a fun time, interesting time going through that list. Although for not much payoff, because the new series fans have left their jizz stains all over this fucking list. You could literally just fucking see new series fan written all over. Again, if you're a new series fan, okay, that's fine. But, come on. Even with the 50th anniversary, you have to admit, why are people falling out of the sky? Okay, but yeah, so even if you're a new series fan, you have to admit the 50th anniversary, as much as you might like it, was a missed opportunity for classic series fans. I mean, classic fans don't get jack squat anyway. I mean, apparently Mark Gatiss had to fight with Stephen Moffat to get the Ice Warriors back. So, the fact that we can't get even classic series stuff, I mean, I'm sure that if the Terry Nation estate, I think it is, hadn't signed that, I think they've signed a deal with the BBC, but they have to use the Daleks every season. I'm sure that if that deal wasn't intact, they wouldn't even be using the Daleks because they were from the classic series. Because I understand, yeah, moving on and all that, but you have your own series to move the show forward. They realize, fuck, we fucked up with this past series. The views were dropping. Let's use the biggest anniversary in the world as a launch pad for our series. They didn't think of looking back to the classic series just for one special. I'm basically just, because I intend to do a review of Day of the Doctor, but you know, I'm just giving away all the goods here because I'm relieving my anger. Anyway, so I think that should do it by now. This is probably going to take a few days just to upload all these videos. It takes probably a day just to upload one.
And 2 days to upload me and my mullet.
Yeah. So, just before I sign off here, I want to talk about just one little thing I wanted to talk about. Joel, you can talk about this too, and that is the death of Robin Williams. I was at college when one of the students in my class put a video up about it, and when I first saw it, I thought it was a hoax, but then it went on and fucking shock, man. The fact that and I was reading up about him after I heard about it. I didn't even know he had problems. You know, the fact that he took his own life, but he was such a joyful person.
Yeah, you wouldn't,
you know, it's really weird. Just, you know, he was one of my favorites growing up. Like, he was just so funny, and it's really weird, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I did not know the stuff he was dealing with, because he was just, in all his movies, he was just so joyful. You know, some of my favorite movies, like Flubber, Bicentennial Man, Hook, really, Mrs. Doubtfire, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just really fucking shocking. You know? Like, 1 minute, like, wow, I can't even put it into the, like, words that, how fucking shocked I was. And, yeah, it's just been a really bad year this year. Losing some of these childhood heroes.
Yeah.
Really. And even worse was he was going to do a Mrs. Doubtfire 2 and had read the script for it, apparently. But yeah. So that's all we have time for, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.